today I want to ask a question to the GEMA nation. For the last two decades, the politics in GEMA have been centered by just one plot. And this plot is, you must not sell your agenda, but to just go and spit hate on Raila Odinga. And just with that, you seek re-election. You get your re-election. I don't understand Kikuyu, but today I followed William Ruto's rally in Gatundu, and he even went to, I'm calling it Chweri, President Uhuru Kenyatta's village. Moses Kuria was the deputy president. Actually, he was the host of that meeting. And he has been a leader that have committed himself to make sure that first he becomes an element of confusion, is not having a stand, but just an opportunist, and always wants to be on the trending chart. And of course, he's trending, but for the wrong reason. Now, there is something that happened, and I think most of us have been following up that rally. And first, let me say that if you look at the reception there, I want you to look at this video here, because this is part of what we have captured. And personally, I was looking at how the crowds are going to be done. They tried the Nairobi script of just hopping from one center to the other. But if you look at this video here, it still tells you that there was a lot, the mobilization was not well, or the reception was not that much overwhelming. Straight to the point, Moses Kuria is telling Gatundu residents, not even Kiambu, that they should not vote for Raila Odinga simply because Raila Odinga still have the foreskin. Let me just ask a question. How does the politics of 2022 have to do with it? But I think that's even petty. We don't even want to go there. Now, I fail to understand one thing. Why Moses Kuria will opt to attack Raila Odinga in Kiambu in the name of setting up Uhuru Kenyatta against the residents in that place, while Raila Odinga is not even his competitor in Kiambu. Raila Odinga's competitor is William Ruto. But instead of going to seek campaign for his governor's seat because his competitor is Nyoro, he opts to make that look like, okay, fine, this is a Raila affair. So one thing that really puzzles me is that, and I was asking, does it mean that for someone to be elected or someone to seek an elective seat successfully in GEMA nation, there must be Raila antagonism? Without that, you cannot seek it. And it's a bit disappointing. Now, this made me bring this observation. How many of you have realized that of late, the RiftValley MPs that had been very vocal now are silenced, while the lot of noise is coming from central Kenya? Can you just juggle up your mind? When last did you see a clip from Oscar Sudi saying something filthy about Azimio or Raila? When last did you see a clip from Johanna Ngeno, Chergei, and all that group? Have you realized, or even Kipchumba Murkomen, in fact, they have been silent, and secretly I feel that Deputy President William Ruto cunningly have silenced the RiftValley leaders not to attack Raila Odinga, and have given that sole responsibility to attack Raila Odinga, the ones to attack Raila Odinga at the Central Kenya team. They attack Raila, they attack Uhuru. In fact, I don't understand. I still don't get it. How you'll go to president's backyard and they were in Thika, they abused Uhuru and the family. They were in Muranga and it became a totally. They are going to Muranga and we are going to wait how. We are waiting how that is going to turn out. I don't know whether Deputy President is keen on Moses Kuria's real mission in Kenya Kwanza. I think they are not aware. For them, they seem to see someone who is there to campaign for them, but Moses Kuria's mission is to go and seek that Kiambu gubernatorial seat. And he is not interested on Ruto winning. That is why, because for once, before you make such an utterance, you also need to figure out what is the implication of this statement on William Ruto. Because, and I want us to play that clip a bit here.
1969 pale Jarari hapa ngambo atuna maji ya muuma makilomita ya zulake unaona huko nani ana kuelia huko nani alikwambia sirikana nani alikwambia Uhuru ni hapa ndio tunakumbia hivi ati ndio tunake tunakumbia hivi damu ile tokitu za tena.
We don't understand GEMA, but can someone make us understand, for especially the GEMA nation, people who understand Kikuyu here, can make us understand what was the tone of that statement? What was his tone? Was it a tone of telling people, vote for this person because we want, or it was more of, we don't want Raila? There are two things. There is one of, vote for Raila, don't vote for Raila because of X, Y, Z. Or there is one of, we don't want Raila, so, we don't want Uhuru, so vote for me. I don't see. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you why Deputy President William Ruto advised the RiftValley MPs not to attack the president or even not to attack Raila, but gave that sole responsibility technically to Central Kenya team. But before you do that, kindly subscribe and also click the notification bell and like this video. Talk to us in the comment section about your thoughts. Number one, DP Ruto wants the chaos, divisions, and the fracas in Central Kenya. I can tell you whatever is happening there is a Kiswahili say vita vya panzi furaha ya kunguru. He wants that confusion, that fight between these MPs and deputy and President Uhuru Kenyatta. He wants that division to be there because he doesn't want an organized house. And I want you to think about this. If without this chaos, these fellas will insist on one, you must give us, they are going to insist on one, you must give us the running mate. They are going to put him to task. In fact, if these people are united, they would have asked the deputy president, what have you done for GEMA nation for the 9 years that you are a deputy president? That needs soberness, unity of purpose, and people who are calm. But if you are divided, they are pursuing different interests. So the DP has told the Central Kenya team that your interest is for you to win those seats. And because that interest is going to conflict with President Uhuru Kenyatta's interest of supporting Raila, then that is what he has done. And he wants that chaos. Number two, the DP team wants to win Uhuru supporters in Central Kenya. Let me say Uhuru diehard supporters. For people who follow my analysis, you realize that I mentioned that what Uhuru is adding to Raila is going to, why Uhuru, I think I remember I was analyzing the video where I say why Uhuru postponed the Central Kenya rally, tour. Uhuru wants Raila to go, get his supporters. Then Raila get his own supporters in Central Kenya. Then Uhuru is just coming over to add up. So what is happening here is the DP knows that there are people in Central Kenya who are loyal to President Uhuru Kenyatta. And for them, they are not in hustler nation. They don't have a problem with DP Ruto, but they are loyal to Uhuru Kenyatta. So when you use the Central Kenyan leaders to attack Uhuru, it is going to demonize. It is going to demotivate those people and feel like, okay, Uhuru is really a bad person. That is second reason. Number 3, the Central Kenya attack mission was plotted to subdue the Jubilee invasion in that area. This came up, this sustained attack just came up immediately. Jubilee now said after that NDC, now they were on ground. Since they started campaigning in those areas, something tactical is happening. Something happened very tactical, that they were now holding town hall meetings in those rallies, and there's a perception that, you know what, the Central Kenya is now behind Uhuru Kenyatta. Now, to try to subdue that influence by the Jubilee Party, that's the Red Army, they're now using these leaders. And now, you know, if you use leaders like Ndidi Nyoro, Rigathi Gachagua, that team has been the common face. So that's why they have now done the signings of Moses Kuria, the Kabogo, and the team. This is new blood. All this was also it's also being planned to make sure that the leaders that want to vie with Jubilee, through Jubilee from Central Kenya, are demotivated. And that is why they will actually feel that the ground is more of UDA, and you will see the defections going to UDA. So it's all about the politics. Now, in the flip side, there is something that happened there. Moses Kuria had shared a post that President Uhuru Kenyatta, I don't know, President, had planted some youth to block their way to Gatundu. I don't know, something that never existed there. And if I want to tell you that these things are deemed to backfire, I want you to watch this video here, because this is a video of residents of Gatundu coming over to complain and protest, calling for respect of President Uhuru Kenyatta. I want you to listen to it here. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. So, and I think in my next video, maybe tomorrow, I will tell you why all these tactics are going to backfire. So make sure you subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for your continued support.